Wow, that was weird. Oh, you know what's weird? That piece of hair. Oh, there it goes. That was weird. My phone showed like that I was vertical, then I was horizontal, then I was vertical. Then I switched it to the curtains behind the camera. And now, and now I think I'm here. I am here. Hang on. I'm going to tune in on my YouTube so I can see comments as they pop up. And there's the chat box. Hi, chat box. Hi. Hey, it is a beautiful Friday morning in Pacific time, which is weird. I am coming to you from Pacific time. And I see that one person is watching, so it's like really funny because that's me on my other account on my desktop. So here we are. I'm going to give a few minutes for people to tune in because I don't have Facebook anymore, so I had no way of telling. I mean, I didn't tell everybody I was going live, like I didn't send out a newsletter. A newsletter. I need to turn. I wish I could turn off notifications. Let me see if I can do that. Yeah, let's not have it beeping every time somebody sends me a message. I didn't send out a newsletter. I decided to do this live at like 3 p.m. yesterday because I just need an outlet to let you know what's going on with Designs by Little B and let you know some recent news. If you are not on my newsletter, then you might not know this. So I'll just go ahead and get into it. I see that there's like 8 people watching. That's fine. You can always watch this later. You don't have to be, hey Judith, you don't have to be live to see it. You can see it. You can watch it later. So the big news, other than the fact that I'm here on YouTube live, no makeup, no filter. Well, that's not true. I do have lip gloss on. No makeup, no filter, no background because I haven't put my background stuff up yet. These walls are very weird in this house, and it's going to be a day-long task to figure out how I'm going to put all this stuff on the walls. This house is over 100 years old, so it's a big mess. So the big news for me as far as Designs by Little B goes is that this week, was it really only the 24th? No way, 23rd. It had to have been 3, 4, 5, 6, Tuesday night, I believe. Facebook, I opened my Facebook app while I was sitting on the couch, just, to mindlessly scroll as you do. And Facebook let me know that my account was suspended. And I was like, what did I do? I don't post many, okay, it doesn't matter. So Facebook told me that my account was suspended. And I'm sorry, they're doing construction apparently right now, right outside my house. There's nothing I can do about it. I have no idea why they're doing it right now. Actually, I just want to see, so let me go look real quick. Hang on. Okay. It is not construction. It is a leaf blower. So this is new to me going live this early. So if you are watching, do me a favor and let me know like what time zone you're in or what time it is where you are. This is just, I just want to know like who am I advertising to when I do my lives? Because I'm in Pacific time, so I have to do the math in my head where like this is way earlier than I prefer to go live, but I know that I have a lot of followers in Central time. So if I go live at 8, oh my God, it's driving me bananas. Like this 30 minutes that I need, just give me a 30-minute period where you're not running the leaf blower. Hi, Sharon is in Central. So I say that like I have a lot of followers in Central time zone. So I want to do the math when I do a live, but then I don't even know if that's really true. Like I kind of assumed when I moved to Oregon that like none of my customers were here, and I would never be able to do anything in person or whatever because none of my customers were here. And then it turns out that people like Kathy are in the Pacific time zone, like you're in California. I have more customers here than I even thought about. So just out of curiosity, just pop in with where you are or what time zone you're in. And I can do like an informal poll, like are most of my customers in Central Time Zone or not? So the big news is that I opened my Facebook app a few days ago in the evening, just sitting on my couch, ready to doom scroll a little bit, as you do. And Judith is in Michigan. Oh my goodness. It's 11:06. You are a full 3 hours behind me. Ahead of me. Yeah. What's it like at noon? I'll ask you what it's like. Oh, we got another Eastern time. Okay. So the message that Facebook gave me on my personal account was that I had violated their community standards for cybersecurity. I don't have any idea what that means. I know what that means because I'm not a dummy. I know what cybersecurity is. But they don't show you a post that you made that violated it. They don't tell you like what they suspect that you did. It's just, you've been suspended, cybersecurity. We think you're a spammer or whatever. So I immediately freaked out because I've never had this happen before. 7 years ago, my account was suspended or disabled because they thought that I was impersonating myself. I was impersonating Melissa Harris, which at the time that was kind of true because I had opened a second Facebook account with my name on it because I was tired of all the drama and BS on my Facebook account. And I wanted to have an account where I just like joined cat groups, recipe groups, whatever groups I wanted. And that was all that was on that feed. And I didn't realize or didn't even bother to find out that that was against their terms of service. You cannot have two accounts for one person. You just can't. Don't do it. So technically that was true, but one account was like 2 months old. The other account was 10 years old. So which account did they disable for impersonating the other one? The 2-month-old account with nothing on it? Or the 10-year-old account with all of my pictures, all of my updates and stories and things that I had written that I cared about, and all of my memories, because I had used Facebook kind of like a blog for the past 10 years. It never occurred to me that they would delete it. And also, that is because someone reported that account as impersonating the other account. And while some people may not know who would do that to them, I knew exactly who would do that kind of thing to me at that time. And I'm pretty sure I knew how that happened. So anyway, they disabled my account in 2018. They said that I can appeal it by showing them a copy of my driver's license. So I did that. And it said, here's your appeal. And you send your driver's license picture, out into cyberspace and just hope that they will undisable your account. Well, that never happened for me. And, my only real complaint, I know that Facebook uses technology and bots and all sorts of stuff, and a real human doesn't come and look at your account. I know that. It's something you accept when you deal with a company that's worth billions of dollars. They don't care about you as a person. They don't care about your account. But my one complaint is that they never sent me anything about the appeal, not like an email. Like they never said, screw you, we don't believe you're who you are. Your account is gone forever, haha. They don't send you anything. You just throw your appeal out there, you shoot it in a slingshot out to the cyber world, and you never hear jack crap about your account. So that happened to me. I waited a good maybe 3 weeks to a month. I don't really remember. And then I just created a new account. because I had a group to run. At the time, my Facebook group had like maybe 10,000 members, 12, 15, I don't know how many. It had a lot. And so I needed to get back in. So I just created a new account, and I hoped that they would not suspend that one for what do you call it? Pretending to be the one that was disabled. And I also went in and deleted the fake account. Like, I'm sorry, I went against the terms of service. I'm here now. So that the account I am talking about now is only 7 years old. I did make one difference though. I did not use Facebook as my personal journal or blog in the past 7 years. And I highly advise you to not do that either. If you are a person like me who likes to write down your memories or write out funny stories, or who just enjoys writing and keeping a record of your life, don't use Facebook for that. Look me right in the eyes and promise me that you will not use Facebook for that purpose, because they can and will potentially just pull the rug out from under you and just suspend your account for any reason. And they don't have to prove to you what you did or what they think you did. It reminds me of living in Tennessee. When we lived at Tennessee, I don't know the rules on Oregon because I don't have a outside of the house job. Well, I do, but I have a part-time job. I don't know what it's like in Oregon, but in Tennessee it was called oh my gosh, what was it? An at-will work state, right to work state. I don't remember what it was called. The meaning behind it is that you can get fired for any reason at any time. Now, of course, you can sue if you think there's discrimination, but it makes it harder to do that because there are so few protections for employees. Like, they can just fire you. They can just say, well, you don't work here anymore and you're done. So that's what it reminds me of, this Facebook thing. They can suspend your account or disable your account at any time for any reason, and they don't have to prove to you anything. They're just the boss, and they own your social media presence. Like, your Facebook account is not yours. Let me repeat that. Your Facebook account is not yours. It's Facebook's, and they can do whatever they want with it. So I sent my appeal in this time. This time the appeal was a video selfie, like a selfie where I do like this and up and down and move my head around, which is incredibly invasive and scary to send that kind of information out to God knows who, to do God knows what with it. But I did it because I used this account. I used that account for so much of my business. It was important. If I used my Facebook just for like keeping in touch with my grandma, I would have just let it go. But I need that. I would like to have that account to run my business from. So I thought, well, I've still got, so I sent that appeal in. That was 3 days ago. You get no timeline for when you're going to hear back, if ever. And actually, you don't ever hear back from Facebook. You just click on Facebook. I'll go right now. You go to Facebook and you're logged in, and it says, there's the message. I will actually show you the message that you get when you do that. It says you submitted an appeal on September 24th. What happens next? It usually takes a day or two to receive your information. If we find your account does follow community standards, you'll be able to use Facebook again. If we find your account doesn't follow our community standards, it will be permanently disabled and you won't be able to appeal again. Permanently disabled. If we find that your account does not follow our community standards, which my account does not and has never tried phishing or to get anyone's personal information, I've never done that. The only thing I could even fathom that they think goes against cybersecurity is that I have offered my cell phone number to Facebook friends, people on my Facebook who I communicate with through Facebook, I have offered my phone number in the past and especially recently if anyone is like struggling, especially with substance abuse, because that's a personal interest of mine. I've offered my phone number to Facebook friends on my friends only feed. If anyone would like to talk, if they're having a hard time and they would like to text or call me. That is the only way in which I can imagine that I've delved into the concept of personal information. And that right there, when I think about that, that pisses me off. Because God forbid you offer your personal information to friends. I mean, isn't that what we're supposed to be doing with Facebook? No, they want us to be arguing about politics. That's what we're supposed to be doing. That is a rant. Hang on, I've got a cat screaming at me. Come on in. Goofball, come here. No, come see our friends since you want to be seen and you want to be in the room. This is who was screaming at my door that was closed. His name is Mr. Baby. He wears a bow tie. He's very handsome and very annoying. So I thought, okay, I sent the video selfie in. I've participated in the biometric data. But guess what I still have? I still have my Designs by Little B page, which Kelly, my spouse, is an admin on. So I thought, at least I still have my page, and I can go to my page and I can still post, which includes Amazon affiliate links, which I can only post on a public page. So that branch of Designs by Little B is very important. I am not crazy about participating in Amazon's monopoly nonsense and their billions and billions and hundreds of billions of dollars. But I've been participating in it for a couple of years because it makes me money, and money is tight, and that's the honest truth. So that is one place where I can share affiliate links. So I go into Kelly's account and I go to Designs by Little B. I will be darned if Designs by Little B doesn't say the exact same thing. It says, we've suspended this page for violating our community standards on cybersecurity. And I'm like, so I'm definitely going to make that the thumbnail, my eyes crossed. So on the page, it gave me a little more information. It said, we think you've been doing this. And it listed like 3 things. One of them was trying to get people's names and passwords or personal information. And one was something else I can't remember. And one was phishing or participating in phishing scams, which is ludicrous. I mean, on my Designs by Little B page, again, I have no idea what they're talking about. They don't tell you, they just say, screw you. So that page is suspended too. It's still visible, and you can comment on it if you go there, but it doesn't come up on a search. It only comes up if you type in facebook.com/designs by Little B. That's my public page. I cannot post on it anymore. I can't comment on it. I mean, I think I can comment on it. I don't know, but I can't post anymore. Whereas my personal profile, guess what, is gone. It's gone. Like, my public page is still there. It exists. My personal profile is gone. All of my pictures, all of my posts, I assume all of my comments on across Facebook, I don't really know. The group is still there, and my posts in the group are still there. But my personal profile does not exist on Facebook. And if they're bots, you know, it told me once that they use technology to judge these appeals. So it's the same bot that disabled my account in the first place, that suspended my account in the first place. So what faith do I have in thinking that that's those same bots that suspended my account aren't looking at the appeal going, nope. So it's just such a mess. And the only reason I didn't totally freak out is, 1, because I've been here before. I've done this before. And 2, because I've been having complaints about Facebook for a long time, over a year. But it's really ramped up here recently, where it used to be that you, your Facebook was curated to your feed, your friends, your groups, and the pages that you followed. Okay, if I'm a member of a group, if I follow a page, if I have a friend, I log into Facebook and I see those updates by those pages, those groups, and those friends on my timeline. That's what I saw. Um, and it hasn't been that way for a long time. What Facebook has done within the last, I've noticed, I've been on Facebook since 2008, I think. Almost 2 decades I've been on Facebook. And through all the changes, the one I noticed that was the biggest was in the last, I would say, year. Facebook does this thing where they suggest or recommend pages and groups that you don't follow, which in a vacuum is fine, because for example, I'm a member of a lot of groups. I love cats. I love sharing pictures of my cats. I love chatting with other cat people in our little funny language that we have, where we use words that other people don't know, like Pete's for paws. I love that. I'm big in the cat, community. And if Facebook suggested pages and groups about cats, hang on, I've got to go wake my 13-year-old up because he's going to be late or rushed if he doesn't wake up. Hang on one second. Hey, Bobby. Okay, I'm just making sure. I'm doing a live video. Okay. Okay. So I've got my headphone on. I don't know if you just heard that or not. So if Facebook came across my feed and suggested cat groups, I better shut that in case anybody walks by in their underwear. If Facebook suggested cat groups and cat related pages, or even like dog related groups, or just animal, like we know that you're interested in cats, would you be interested in this? That's their way of advertising. That's fine. That's like if I was a big fan of Designs by Jude and Lenny Penny and Parker on the Porch and Creative Appliques and all these other people, if they suggested my page, Designs by Little B, to an embroiderer, great, thank you. That's like marketing. I love that because you have an interest in machine embroidery. But they weren't doing that. Facebook rarely suggested pages I would be interested in, and instead, good morning, Deborah. Instead, they would suggest pages and groups and people on pages to follow, on public pages, who completely went against my values and my beliefs and my opinions and attitudes, everything, like antithetical to what I believe as a human being. And one may say, like, I'm not even going to say what it is because it doesn't matter. It's just pages that they know that is not the kind of thing that I follow. And, one may say, well, they're just marketing. I mean, they're just marketing. They don't have any responsibility to you to know what you like and what you don't like. Bite me, because they know exactly what I like and don't like. In fact, if you go into my account and you look at your settings, which I can't do now, there's a place where you can see the interests that Facebook has gleaned that you have based on your activity. And that's how they know how to share sponsored posts, not suggested posts, but sponsored posts. So if I, as Designs by Little B, paid for an ad, which they disabled a few months ago for no reason, they said, you just can't pay for ads anymore because we think we saw suspicious activity. That's another thing they did. They won't even let me give them money to advertise. If I, as Designs by Little B, sponsor a post, I choose who to sponsor it to. I can choose an age demographic. I can choose male or female. I can choose the region that you live in. Like you target those sponsor posts. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just suggested. Like Facebook, just to me, this one page. Facebook did that. That page owner did not do that. And Facebook's algorithm is their billion-dollar baby. So is every other social media platform. That's what they go by. They know damn well what you like, what you like to, if what hobbies you have, your political leanings, your age, your region, everything about you, they know. And that's how they target marketing. So them suggesting something that is completely out of your interest or out of your personal morals or values, that's on purpose. And they do that because they want that to slide across your screen and they want you to go, oh, y'all are so stupid for believing this or whatever. They want you to engage, and they don't care what kind of engagement it is. They don't care if you like it, if you hate it. They don't care. Because engagement is king when it comes to social media, and they don't even have, they don't even care if it's angry engagement. It's just engagement. So they do it on purpose to make you upset or angry. There's a whole corner of the internet that talks about rage bait. I know a lot about social media. I know a lot about advertising on social media and social media like targeting. And I could have a lot more followers if I engaged in rage bait. I've never done it because I hate it. I think that getting engagement to me and getting money is not worth pissing people off or making people feel upset. I don't use the word trigger because people way overuse it. But making people upset to get attention and to get money and get engagement is not worth it to me. I don't feel good about that, so I've never engaged in like rage baiting. I don't even know how I could rage bait for machine embroidery. If you don't know what rage bait is, Google it. It is a rabbit hole. Just be aware. It's something that people do on Facebook Reels and on TikTok and on everywhere a lot. That's how people get a lot of engagement, by doing something that ticks people off and it makes you want to comment how ticked off you are. So there's my tangent. And that's one of the reasons why I didn't freak out when Facebook suspended my account. I just said, for now, I'm glad to be off the hamster wheel. I'm done with it for now. And if they unsuspend my account, would you shut up? Now he's up in the attic screaming again. That's what he does. Mister, come down here. Come down here. Come on. I'm right here. Down the stairs. So if Facebook unsuspends my account, I will continue on as Designs by Little B. I'm undecided. Come here. Come here. Come here. No, he's just going to stand there and scream. I'm undecided if I will keep going or not, or if I will just monitor the group. If I will let Kelly monitor the group. I don't know. I'm over Facebook for right now. I'm just over it. I'm focusing on October 1st release and the sale coming up on Black Friday. And I'm done with the rage bait and clickbait and all that crap. So that was only the first thing on my list, and I've already gone on for 30 minutes. I'm sorry. I hate doing that, but I just have this little tickle in my throat. So that story about Facebook, that's why I'm going live today, and that's why I will be going live on YouTube more in the future, because I like going live. And if I'm having a good hair day and I can slap on some lip gloss, then why not? So in my personal life, I wanted to tell you, so this Facebook mess was just hang on, I'm going to turn off my mic. I think that got it. So this whole year, this Facebook thing was just another fiery problem that I encountered. Come here. Quit screaming. Get down. Come on. Get with it. This Facebook thing was just the next thing in a long string of BS in my personal life this year. Everybody knows I moved 2,500 miles, that is across the country, in May, and that was a total disaster from top to bottom. Everything that could go wrong did, except for we all got here safely. And that's what counts, right? But then it's like June, July, August, and now September, it's like stuff just keeps piling on. And it's like I don't even have time to recover from one traumatic event before another happens. And it's just really been just one thing after the other. And so this Facebook thing, I just slingshotted it out there to the universe and said, you take care of it. I can't worry about it. I have enough on my plate. And I'm just trying to remain positive and staying sober through this time, which is great. But last night I had a great experience. It was open house at my kids' school, and or it was like meet teachers, and it was so great. I got every teacher I met with. We split it up. My ex-husband, the boy's dad, went with one kid, and I went with the other, and we visited all their teachers because we have two in the same school, which is great. And every teacher I talked to about my kid, about my half of our kids, was so complimentary. Could not stop telling me how smart he is, how he's doing great. My teacher said she can tell he's coming out of his shell, which is great because he's shy. I don't want to, share their personal lives on YouTube for the world to see, but I have a shy kid and an outgoing kid. And the shyer kid just got so many compliments. And I met with his band director because he's in the band, and he was complimentary. And it's just, the teachers were all very nice. They were very inclusive and open-minded. The whole school was. Everybody knows that I'm gay on here. I don't think that's a surprise. I have a wife, not a husband. And it was so, like, nobody looked at us crazy. I wear my rainbow bracelet all the time. It's just a different experience than I am accustomed to having in the state I lived in for almost 43 years. And however you want to take that is however you want to take it. I just feel very welcome, and I feel like my kids are celebrated and nobody's looking at me, or it was just, I'm gonna cry. I cried last night because it was such a fulfilling experience. And I am so glad that we moved here. The Pacific Northwest is just a best place for my family. I think that everyone should have the opportunity and the ability to live in a place where they feel really comfortable. And we found that here, and it's really great. So, that alone makes up for 6 months of bull crap that we've been through. That right there. We moved here so that we could feel safe and comfortable and welcome, and we do. So that was just like the cherry on the sundae, just meeting everybody, and everybody's very inclusive and welcoming and happy that we're here, and not at all like, oh, weird. So that's that. Now let's talk about business. So that was my personal life update. I know you guys, I think you guys like those. So I like to give them whenever I have something to share. So on October 1st, so first of all, you only have 5 days left, including today, 26th or 7th or 3rd. 5 days left, including today, to shop the sale, the September sale. Every month, if you're new here, hi, I'm Melissa. I'm the digitizer behind designsbylittleb.com. And I didn't even do my welcome where I said good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you are when you're watching this live video. I am the digitizer behind designsbylittleb.com. And every month, I feature a theme and a project type at 50% off. That means a theme could be Christmas, Mother's Day, sports, any of those are themes. And project type would be a type of embroidery project. Fonts, felties, hand sanitizer cases, notebook covers, those are all project types. So every month I select a project type and a theme to be 50% off. This month, September, you have today and then 4 more days to get, let me make sure I say it right, what's on sale. Christmas projects, hello, and notebook covers, my famous notebook covers. And also what's new. New designs are also 50% off. Which is crazy, right? I've always thought that was crazy. Like when a brand or a new product comes to Target, They don't put it on the shelf at 50% off, right? But for some reason, digitizers do that. And who am I to question the machine embroidery design industry? So I've done it that way too for a long time. Christmas notebook covers and what's new are all 30% off through September 30th. And I have people ask me all the time, what time does it end? Excuse me, I hope you didn't have to hear that. So the sale technically ends September 30th, which would be midnight, that night of September 30th. I never do that because I'm not staying up till midnight. I have crap to do, okay? I'm not staying up till midnight to change over a sale and click a button. The sale ends the next morning when I wake up and get to my computer, which is usually 7 to 8. Or that's when I get to my computer. I wake up before then. So when does the sale end? Technically, it ends at midnight, so get your shopping in. Don't wait till the last minute. But it really ends when I click the button the next morning. And if you ever forget what's on sale, guess what? You go to designsbylittlebee.com. At the top left, there's a button or a menu that says what's on sale. I'm looking at it right now. And I put what's on sale in that drop-down menu every month on the 1st. That's what I do. I come to my computer on the 1st. I see something I need to add on the website. I need to write that down. Hang on. I need to change that a little bit. So if you ever forget, there's what's on sale at the top left drop-down box on your desktop menu. I hope it's on the mobile menu. If it's not, I need to get with my tech support and figure out how we do that because I don't know if I can change it. I don't know how it works. So that's what's on sale now. Christmas and notebook covers. That means the mini composition book covers and the planner covers. Planner covers are the covers that go on those generic, tall, skinny 2-year or 1-year planners that you get, like from the Dollar Tree. If you ever have any questions about where I get my supplies, like people always ask me, where do I get the mini composition book covers? I will post this in the description. Mini composition notebooks to go in the covers. I will post this link in the description to this video as soon as I log off. I get mine from Amazon. Again, I know it's Amazon. I'm sorry if you have a moral problem with them. It's just what I have to work with right now if I can't find them somewhere else. Amazon.com/shop/designsbylittlebee. I have folders and shopping lists full of my products that I've either actually purchased or I've looked at them and I know that they would be suitable for you to purchase. And for some reason, if they're not, return them and email me and say, hey, you have this thing on your list. It's not what I thought it was. I would love that if you do that. But I curate those lists myself. So I add each item. You can know and be assured that I've looked at that item, and I would never recommend. I like to say I would never recommend something that I either have not or would not spent my own money on. So that's how to find that. So that's what's on sale. If you want a sneak peek at what's on sale, I will tell the 23 of you who are watching who have hung in there for the past 38 minutes. The October sale, I've got over 70, because one of those is a folder full of stuff. New designs to upload on October 1st. It is the biggest release I've had in since I moved, for sure, and probably for months and months before that. I can't tell you the last time I released over 50 designs, and this one's over 70. Peep my Care Bears coffee mug with the rainbow handle. I love it. And my coffee has gotten cold, of course. This is over 70, and that's just now. I've still got 4 more days to work, 5 including today. No, 4, because I have to take a day off. On October 1st. As soon as I wake up, or I might start the night of the 30th, depending on what day of the week it is, that I will be uploading over 70 new designs. So those will be half off. And also, Golden Girls projects are going to be 50% off. And zipper bags are going to be 50% off. Okay. And this is the last sale before November. At the end of November, I have a Black Friday week sale every year, my big Black Friday week sale. Even though other digitizers have moved their sales up and up and up during the month of November, don't think I don't notice. Save your pennies for Designs by Little B, because on Black Friday week, we do a huge sale, giveaways, extra bonus points, extra percentages off. Just, it's a really big deal. And it will especially be big this year because it's my first Black Friday sale, like in the new house and out here. And so I'm really going to get into it this year. Like I might even dress up like a turkey. I don't know. And another thing that's coming on October 1st with that new release is the 2026 planner. You may know that I'm trying to make sure there's nothing inappropriate. I have a lot of stickers on my planner. This is the back. This is the front of my personal planner. This is my Designs by Little B planner, and you can see how thick it is. I use this for everything. I tape receipts and special things to it, to the pages. I use this like a scrapbook, okay? This is my new Facebook for the past few years. I don't write about everything or talk about everything that I do, but I use this planner like almost like a journal. And a scrapbook, a memory book. And I use my own. I make one every year. I make it for myself. The only reason I sell it is just because why not? I mean, I have it for myself. It's a PDF. You print it out yourself, or you can have a business print it out. I like to order a pack of, I think it's 32-pound paper. That's the really good stuff, really nice and thick. I print out my own planner. And then I usually take it to the UPS store and have them coil bind it and put a piece of either this plastic filmy stuff or a laminated white piece of paper on the front and back. That cost me $12 in the past, but last year it cost like $18 because, you know, everything's way expensive. But I'll tell you what I did for Kelly. She wanted a copy of a planner for herself. And so we went to Dollar Tree and we got 1-inch binder from Dollar Tree for $1.25. And I have a 3-hole punch like a lot of people in an office do. I punched all the pages and I put them in that binder for her. So it cost $1.25. So you can use paper you already have and a Dollar Tree binder, and it will cost you $1.25 to print out the planner. I just like having mine spiral bound. I just like that. So that's what I do with mine. And the cool thing about the binder idea is that if you get like sheets from your insurance company or whatever, if you get things that you want to remember, you can 3-hole punch them and add them to the binder. You can't do that with a coil bound planner. So there's that. I don't know how much it's going to cost yet, but I will tell you that my planner comes with an embroidery job organizer, printable, oh my gosh, extra notes sheets that already come in the planner, but I give you extra in case you want to print them out. It's a printable. It comes with a coupon code. This is the first time I've done this. A coupon code sheet that has one coupon code for every month of the year. And if I'm not mistaken, it's a $4 coupon code. So that could be 1 or 2 designs or $4 off of a package of designs that you get every month. You get a different code. So that's $48 in coupon codes to Designs by Little B. And I can already tell you the planner's not going to be $48. So you're already making money if you buy it. So I haven't decided how much I'm going to charge for it yet because I've never done that coupon code before and I don't want to give that away. So I'm still thinking about it. I've got 4 more days to think about it. So that is really all that I had to talk to you about. I oriented my phone this way so that I would remember to sit up and not do like this. And you can see throughout the video, I just slowly go and like, you know, hunker down on my seat. I'm trying to have better posture. So with that, I'm just going to show you, I'm going to take my camera down. I'm going to put my thumb over the front facing camera so that I don't give you motion sickness. But I'm going to show you the folder where I have the new designs that I have so far. It is a variety, guys. I've just been going, woo! Um, and this is just some of the designs that are coming out on October 1st. Okay. With that said, I'm going to do this. I'm going to pull my camera off of the tripod and put that away. Aren't y'all glad I found my tripod? So here are just some of the designs that are coming. For some reason, it didn't pull up all of the JPEGs when I searched. Doesn't matter. This is a good variety. So you've got a ghost hot pad, a peanut butter and jelly hot pad, a font. Yes, I said a font. This is the Varsity Letters Applique font. And I don't see it, but I also have the satin version of these letters coming out. And the applique version comes in sizes every half inch from, I think it's 2 inches all the way up to 7-inch applique. That's thousands of files. For your states, I've got some teams, some words, dog mom. I've got a couple of roll holders, airplane, rainbow, mushrooms. I've got bean stitch bows. I've got satin stitch bows. I've got every embroidery design you could possibly want with this little airplane on it. I've got monogram or name frames like this one has a little sewing pin in it. How adorable is that? And that's my jelly bean font. If you don't have that one, go get it. I don't know why these are here because they're not new. I don't know why they're in that folder. I've got the word meow. If you don't have the Meowphabet font, I made this just for you so you can put it on a shirt and you don't have to buy the font and do it yourself. Those are some of the designs that are coming out on October 1st. I also have an entire set of zodiac words. Every zodiac sign is included in that zodiac folder. It's over 600 files because there's so many sizes and so many formats. I'm not crazy about zodiac stuff. I don't like base my life on it, but I am Gemini, and if you know anything about like the zodiac and you know me, it fits me perfectly. So like I just do it for fun. You know, I'm not like super into astrology, but I did make all 12 of the zodiac sign curved appliques. And that's it. That's all I've got to say. And I kind of have to go because it's 10 till 9 and my kids need to walk to school. And so I always give them a hug and say bye. And so with that, I'm going to close. I love you guys. I thank you so much for hanging out with me and standing by me through all this crap. One of my favorite phrases is onward and upward. There's no way to go but up and through and forward for me. That's it. So that's where Designs by Little B is going to. If you are not on my email newsletter and you're panicking because you won't see me on Facebook, go to designsbylittleb.com, scroll about halfway down the page. There's a black box that says something like, don't ever miss a sale or something like that. Put your email in there and click to enter your email, and then you're on my newsletter list. And you'll get my email newsletter. I never spam you. The most I send is 2 per week, unless it's a sale week, twice a year. Then I might send one every day, just because, you know, people still manage to miss the sale. So I love you guys. I gotta go. Leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe to the YouTube, because this is where I'm going to be going live now, you know, because that's my option. So we're going to explore this platform together, and don't miss the sale things on the website right now. I love you. I will see you in the next video. Bye.